On Friday, August the 1st, the Royal Thai Army led a group of delegation from 24 nations, along with over 100 journalists from over 40 Thai and international news agencies, to witness collateral damage from the Thai-Cambodian border conflict firsthand. Ambassadors, deputy chiefs of mission, and military attaches boarded a military aircraft from Bangkok to Fort Sapasiti Prasong within the 22nd Military Circle. Upon arrival, the day trip started with a briefing from high-ranking military and foreign ministry staff to clarify the facts regarding the border clashes. The key message was that the Thai armed forces were not the aggressor, only protecting national sovereignty in line with international law, and reaffirmed Thailand's commitment to resolving the issue through peaceful means and bilateral mechanisms. The briefing started with explaining the timeline of events and facts, Thailand's side of the story. Since February 2025, Cambodia carried out a series of provocative actions, such as bringing civilians to disputed areas near the Tham Nguyen Thom Temple to sing nationalist songs, burning the Trimuk Pavilion, a symbol of trilateral cooperation between Thailand, Cambodia, and Laos, while also militarizing the border by digging trenches and modifying terrains. Thailand also accuses Cambodia of illegally planting new PMN2 anti-personnel mines inside Thai territory, resulting in 2 Thai soldiers losing their limbs. Thailand says this is a clear violation of the Ottawa Convention, which is an international agreement that bans the use, stockpiling, production, and transfer of anti-personnel landmines. Both Thailand and Cambodia are state parties. The speakers then explained that in late May, Cambodia initiated armed engagement at Chongbok near the border at Ubon Ratchathani province. Thailand responded defensively and sought bilateral resolution, which was unsuccessful. On July 24th, Cambodian forces opened fire at Thai positions at Tham Nguyen Thom, Surin province, using small arms, mortars, artillery, and BM-21 multiple rocket launchers. Thailand pointed out that on that day, Cambodian strikes deliberately targeted civilian areas, some of which located 30 kilometers away from the border, including hospitals, a gas station, schools, convenience stores, and villages in Surin, Sisaket, Buriram, and Ubon Ratchathani. The attacks caused civilian deaths and injuries and led to the evacuation of more than 150,000 people. Following the array of attacks, Thailand retaliated. The response was under international law, strictly within the framework of the right of self-defense under the UN Charter's Article 51. Thailand states that the retaliation was limited, proportionate, and targeted only Cambodian military objectives, while accusing Cambodia's use of artillery from within civilian areas. Thailand claims Cambodian troops are using civilians as human shields, yet Thailand refrains from retaliating in those locations to avoid civilian harm. Even with the use of advanced fighter jets, the high-ranking Thai officials explained to the envoys that the use was necessary, proportionate, and aimed only at military targets. The speakers also added that despite the ceasefire agreement negotiated in Malaysia, which took effect midnight of July the 28th, Thailand accuses Cambodia of violating it multiple times and in multiple areas across Sisaket, Ubon Ratchathani, and Surin. Thailand also accuses Cambodia of reinforcing its border military presence and deployed surveillance drones deep inside Thai territory on July 31st. And lastly, the high-ranking officials from the panel took the opportunity to deny many of Cambodia's allegations against Thailand. They include Thailand's invasion and breach of Cambodia's sovereignty, the use of chemical weapons, citing pictures of fire-extinguishing planes from California in 2022, and recently accusing Thailand of deploying powerful Mk-84 bombs. Thailand also denies such claims, as the Mk-84 bomb Cambodia cited was an old, worn-out Vietnam War-era ordnance. After the briefings, the international representatives were invited to inspect the damages in Sisaket. Starting off with the gas station in Ban Phu, where the convenience store was hit with a BM-21 rocket strike. 8 civilians lost their lives and 10 were injured. Apart from local officials and business owners assisting in explaining the situation and damage, the relatives of the deceased and those injured also showed up to tell the envoys in person what had happened to them and their families on July 24th. How would you evaluate the situation after seeing this firsthand?
it is not an evaluation. No need to evaluate because of it's already in front of our eyes. It is not a propaganda. It's not a killing. The collateral damage is there.
It must be very difficult with all the uncertainty that don't know what's going to happen next. And it's terrible that the normal people have to suffer like this. Also the ones here and the young lad and his grandmother. And we hope that there will be a solution found sooner than later between the two nations. And we hope that also ASEAN and also Malaysia playing their role very well can bring the two countries together again. I think if we look at the efforts that Malaysia already has done within the ASEAN configuration, I think that's a good way forward. But also the bilateral talks between the two countries must also move forward and see if they can find a solution.
The second site was Sammeng Hospital in Sao Tong Chai Subdistrict. The main building was hit by artillery fire, prompting an evacuation of medical staff. Full credit goes to the hospital's director and the local village chief who evaluated the situation and ordered the evacuation of patients and the majority of staff 1 day before the hit. A nearby daycare center was also ordered evacuation by local administrators. The facility is now currently out of service. We are now at the sports center of the Gantaralak Technical College, which, as you can see, has now been turned into an evacuation center. This will be the third and final location where the representatives of the 24 countries will be visiting. ชายแดนติดกับกัมพูชาเนี่ยท่านได้เห็นสิ่งที่ได้เห็นในวันนี้เนี่ยท่านทำให้รู้สึกมีความกังวลใจมากน้อยแค่ไหนยังไงไหมฮะ
เจ้าแน่นอนและสงครามนี่ก็บ่อยากให้เกิดข้าพเจ้าก็เป็นเพื่อนบ้านติดกับทางกัมพูชาคือกันเนาะติดกับไทยคือกันเห็นสภาพเกิดมาสิก็รู้สึกเป็นห่วงทั้งสองฝ่ายแล้วแต่ว่าคือฝ่ายไทยข้าพเจ้าก็มาเห็นแล้วแต่ว่าก็รู้สึกอนาจใจรู้สึกตกใจนั่นแหละเพราะว่าคือเราเห็นแล้วแต่ว่าเป้าหมายพลเรือนเนาะเป็นทำลายจ้ะ
President Trump's comments came at a timely matter, which at the end of the day brought to a ceasefire. Does that reflect the United States' influence in the region?
Unfortunately, I don't have any comment right now. I'm sorry, I haven't been cleared, so I'm sorry about that.
Thank you, sir. During peak periods this past week, this institution accommodated 5,000 people, requiring food of 15,000 serves per day. The number of displaced residents being housed here now stands at 1,800. Witnessing the tragedy with their own eyes, the Thai officials have high hopes that the international delegates would understand the situation which struck the lives of civilians along the border and the hearts of an entire nation.